Tired of getting crushed by white? This opening is your answer. Simple, solid, deadly.
The battle starts with white pawn to e4 and black pawn to e6, the calm beginning of the French defense, one of black's most solid answers to the king's pawn opening. White continues with pawn to d4, building a strong center, and black immediately challenges it with pawn to d5. From the very first moves, this opening is about tension, structure, and timing. Now white chooses knight to d2, the Tarrasch variation. This move supports the e4 pawn and avoids the dangerous Winnower variation, because if black later pins with the dark-squared bishop, white can often answer with the c-pawn. But there is a price. The knight on d2 is not as active as it would be on c3, and it also blocks white's dark-squared bishop. White gets safety, but loses a bit of freedom. Black now plays pawn takes e4. This is the key move of the Rubinstein variation. Instead of locking the center and fighting for space immediately, black simplifies the position and aims for smooth development. It is a practical and dependable choice against both knight to d2 and knight to c3. White recaptures with knight takes e4, placing the knight in the center. Black calmly replies with knight to d7. This is a very important move. The knight supports knight to f6, challenges white's active knight, and keeps black's position compact and flexible. White develops with knight to f3, and black follows with knight to f6. Now the central knight is under pressure. White decides to exchange with knight takes f6 check, and black answers with knight takes f6. This moment is very important. Black has no weaknesses, the position is easy to play, and both bishops are suddenly much more alive. The light-squared bishop can develop actively. The dark-squared bishop can also come out more comfortably, and black is ready to castle kingside. This is why many players trust the Rubinstein variation. It may not look flashy, but it is strong, solid, and full of practical value. Black neutralizes white's center, develops naturally, and reaches a position with clear plans and very few risks. There is also another famous option here, the Fort Knox variation, where black develops the dark-squared bishop early with bishop to d7, and then often brings it to c6 to trade away the traditionally bad French bishop. That line is even more solid and can be very annoying for white in practical play. So which is better, Rubinstein or Fort Knox? The answer depends on style. If you want classic, flexible development, choose the Rubinstein. If you want maximum solidity and early bishop activity, the Fort Knox is a fantastic weapon. In both cases, black gets a dependable setup against knight to d2 and knight to c3, and that makes these French defense systems so powerful.